It's often said that surprises do not discriminate, and indeed they don't, because yesterday we did see Wolves stand Liverpool, beating them by 2 goals to 1 to register their second consecutive victory for the first time in the Premier League this season, following their 2-0 victory over Aston Villa last week on Friday. Going into match day 29, which is the 30th game of the season for Wolverhampton Wanderers, I particularly did not think that Wolves had it in them to go and pick up the kind of result that they did against Liverpool. Not because it was impossible, but because not even history or pedigree was on their side in as far as that particular fixture was concerned, having lost their previous 5 meetings with Liverpool. In that, coupled with the fact that they had only won 2 games out of the 29 games played, losing 20, drawing 7, and winning only 2 against Aston Villa and West Ham just a couple of weeks ago. Then you look at that and look at Liverpool's form, who had won their last week consecutive games, winning against Sunderland, Nottingham Forest, as well as West Ham in the manner in which they did against West Ham. You must have felt positive, thinking that Liverpool were going to go to Molineux and win a game of football. But like I said, surprises do not discriminate, because Rodrigo Gomez, for the second time of asking squad to give Wolverhampton Wanderers the lead in the second half after a very dull first half, in my opinion, and then Mohamed Salah did squad to restore parity, and while Liverpool ventured forward seeking to find that winning goal to get all 3 points in their pursuit of a top 4 place finish, it was Wolverhampton Wanderers who struck through Andre on the other side with a deflected attempt on goal that beat Alson Ramsey-Baker for Rob Edwards' side to win another game. Mathematically, Wolves are still have a chance at survival, but whatever they do will also depend on how the teams above them in that relegation battle behave, because it won't help them if they win all their remaining games and perhaps take their tally to 40 points, but even those above them in their battle against relegation also win all their games. So they must be hoping, perhaps against hope, in my view, that while they self-correct very late on in the season to start putting results on board to near perfection, because they need to win all their remaining 8 games if they are to guarantee their safety. But we'll be also hoping, praying that results do not go in favor of those they are up against in this relegation battle. Liverpool, very poor performance on the night, very unconvincing, but it has been typical of Liverpool this season, in a season